Am I live? Yay, I'm live. A happy hoarder here. And I want to thank Cyndi, who has jumped on and decided to join me in my crazy quest for contentment today. Just as I realized I didn't have any water. I had to drink my jug of water, wherever I kept it last. Here it is. Drink it right out of the jug. So, yay. Okay, I have some fun announcements, but hang on. We got all sorts of stuff going on today. So hang on. That's not losing your ability to speak right when you go live. But what's new? That's my life right there. So if y'all are having any trouble hearing me, let me know. If I'm yelling, let me know. And so Nancy from Little Treasures by Nancy has pointed out today is Tuesday. So it is, I put 2 days. So it's supposed to be Tuesday. Let me go fix. Sorry, I added the wrong thing there, Nancy. Tuesday, like the number 2. So it's 2/2/2022. That is, I hope we don't live to 2020, the other one. I don't know how often that happens. So I thought that was kind of cool. I wonder how many times that's happened. No, I mean, not obviously never, but I don't mean Tuesday. I meant like nothing. Because even like if you had 1111 stuff, like
20, well, yeah, because nothing else will do the like Wednesday, Sunday, Friday. None of those work.
None of them work. This is a miracle. It's a great day. I'd like to say it was a great day. I'm working on it being a great day. So where do I start? Yeah, I had a really bad flare back in January, but then I had COVID, and I was like, well, maybe it's the COVID that's making it so bad. Because one thing I would not have known if I had COVID if I had not gotten a test. It was a fever that made me decide to get a test, and then because I tend to feel bad like a lot, and then I had a couple of minor spells during the month, and then I bottomed out. And it's scary. It is scary because you don't know how this is my new norm. Is this how I'm going to be feeling? And this often. And I cannot find anything to do for it. And that's very frustrating. So if any of y'all have had this experience, no. And yes, I have tried the CBDs and I've been doing gummies, but the gummies I don't do well. Maybe we got one a little bit too strong. Because, oh my gosh, I just feel loopy and weird the next day. I used to do it at night so I could sleep. Yeah. So I kind of squirming around today. Why is my camera so far away? Let me get my camera zoomed in a little bit more. I'm going to make changes to this one. So I'm going to say hi to people who have come to visit. Boy, I didn't realize how busy my background was. Oh my gosh, I need to change that background. That looks horrible. It's too busy. Let me zoom this back in because that didn't look good. Okay, I thought you were punning. It's true. Isn't that funny? It's two with a day. So Deborah joined us early today. Thank you, Deborah. And Nancy is here. And where is Robin? Robin's usually on here. She must be working hard today. So on my I did a live, just kind of a pop-up live the other day because I couldn't do my live Thursday. Well, my guest had to reschedule, and I was just like, thank goodness, because I didn't think I could carry it on my own that day. And that's how I feel today. I'm so glad you're here because I don't know if I could carry this by myself for very long. Well, I have a doll that's due today that I didn't get done. I just started today. And I'm having trouble because my hands are shaking. My hand, that's one of the other, I don't know if it's fibromyalgia or if it's just something's happening to me because my dad had Parkinson's, but I don't think it's genetic so much. But I will tell you this, we had pecan trees and they sprayed the pecan trees with a toxic spray that in the end caused this generation, my dad's generation of people who lived in the area who had the pecan trees, it caused they had Parkinson's, they had or Lewy body, they don't know, they had something that caused all these problems. Well, my bedroom was by the trees. I was outside. I wasn't outside when they were spraying. Can you imagine? Yeah. Did that for a living. I didn't go like stand there. I did watch it though. I do remember watching it because they would and I'm pretty sure I was outside, but I wasn't like under it or anything because they would use like a fire hose and they had to spray it way up into the trees to kill these worms that get on the pecan trees. and so we didn't really like harvest pecans, but they'd look prettier if they were healthy. And if you didn't do this, they wouldn't be healthy. So, and I just wondered, hey, Liz, thank you for joining. Hey, Glenda, got to tell you something. On, I want to say it's Etsy, maybe, or Macari. There is a DUNCAN Santa that I have, and I love it. It's a baker one, and it's got, it's just so cute. If I could, don't want to get in the attic and dig that out, because it's very French, and we're doing this French thing, this Paris thing. Yay! There we go. And we're going to talk about
nothing exciting.
Robin made it. Yay. And so, Cyndi, can you put the camera down? Yes, we can see what you're doing. Oh, yes. She hadn't started yet, but we're going to talk. We haven't even announced what all we're doing because Jerry doesn't know what we're doing. I just told you, see. Oh, anyway, go to, I don't know what to call it, but it's, maybe it was one of DUNCAN's. I need to find that. I think I have your email address. Go, if you can go to my email and send me an email, Glenda, because I do want you to see this set. And the price is really good. I was so tempted to get it, but I know shipping Australia, it's got to be ridiculous, but the price is good. So Sam, losing my voice again. Okay, so what we're doing today. I'm not confident in my painting because my hand's shaking so bad. They have been shaking for days now. It's so bad. Like, I don't want to, it's hard to tell somebody your hand's shaking and then you hold, you can't get to shake or you look like you're faking it. But okay, there it goes. Can you see my phone vibrate? I promise you, I'm not doing that. But you can see my phone. My hand shakes. And so the smaller the item is, the harder it is for me to hold. Mm-hmm. And that's just like one of the things I'm going through. And it is, kind of comes with the fibromyalgia flares. It gets really bad. And it's kind of sad because I really want to do the dolls, but I can't get down and do those little details. But I had a live where I went through all my stuff that I had bought. And I did take some time to kind of sort through my stuff. It was a nasty mess. All that. So I made through with the sewing stuff. It was so nasty. I just had to quit. But I did play with the lace. So I'm going to show you my lace. So I will show you some stuff and kind of play around. And I will show you the doll that I'm working on as soon as her eyes kind of set up. That's what I'm doing. Cyndi, tell us what you're doing.
I am doing stuff. So what I showed you before was I was just setting up this is a pastel background paper because I'm going to, at some point, not today, I'm going to start on another pastel painting.
Mm-hmm. Do you have one recently that you've done?
I have one in the other room. I can bring it in here if you want me to.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'll do that as soon as I tell you what else I'm doing. So that I was setting that up to get ready for that because I work best in the morning when I first hit the ground running, and this time of the day, like my mind, it's like doing a pastel painting is too much for me at this point. So the second thing that you guys saw was I have a large paper that I put down backgrounds on, like an under collage type thing that I'm going to start working on a collage on, and then eventually I will be breaking them apart and then making 4 separate collages out of those. But that's what I'm working on today. So I'll try to get back.
I'm ready to find that Santa for her. I don't know if you can. It is on Macari. Oh my gosh, that link is huge. I want to share that link with her real quick. So you have any upcoming fun stuff like your sale and things like that you want to share with us?
Yeah, every Wednesday night on my channel, Mimi's Treasure Cottage at 6 p.m. I do a live vintage sale. If anybody likes vintage stuff, you can come join us in the chat. It's always fun, whether you buy or not. It's a fun time in the chat. So that's tomorrow night at 6 p.m. So yeah, I do that every week, and then yeah, so that's what's happening now.
Yes. And I was telling her, oh my gosh, this link is huge. I'm sending the link, Glenda, for you. Just go check that out. Yes, on Macari. I don't know if y'all have Macari there, how they do that. I did tell Cyndi about our upcoming, not upcoming, it's not until May. We also found, I think you would like this one too. I'm also hosting the Found Objects Challenge, and you just found weird stuff, which you do. You do weird stuff all the time. No, you understand the ideas behind it is, collage and that kind of stuff. So I think I want to, that variety of stuff to give people some ideas. I keep looking at my blue light.
I'll look at that. I'm going to go grab those pastel paintings. I'll be right back.
So I'm hoping she's going to join us on that. So we do have a couple of fun, I would like to say, kind of, collage assemblage kind of stuff on your on the miniatures and on the found objects. So one of the things when I did my live, I got a lot of weird stuff. I got this one of those rings in my sewing box, but I want to show you some of the lace that because I don't know if you got a chance to see it. Not many people did apparently, but if you did, you know, I got a lot of lace and it was old, wonderful, and I love crocheted lace. And
I have to look for that video because I adore vintage lace.
But you watch this because I'm gonna tell you right now that was a hot mess, and it's kind of towards the end. But this is so sweet. I don't think I'm gonna make that video now because if you saw the dust clouds coming out of the wad, y'all, this place was so nasty. Oh, you would have loved it. I wish I could have videoed. You remember that one that estate sale that you went to where you had to dig for stuff and they didn't have prices, and how frustrating that can be sometimes because then they look
I
at
like
you,
it when there's no
look
prices.
what you throw up in and they go, "I'll be $12," and you're just like, "No, I ain't paying that for that. That's junk," you know. But this was garbage, guys. It was so much garbage. It was so nasty, and I paid $5 to save this stuff, but I love this, and it's a good bit. It's about 4 feet. And I'm 5 feet. Hey, hang on. It's about 6 feet. It's about 2 yards. So that is such a sweet little piece. And I'm going to have to soak some of I'm going to have to wash them all, first of all, because they're nasty. And then I'll deal with that. Oh, I don't want to pile that because that was a project I'm going to work on. I got some bric-a-brac with gold in it. But look at this kind. It's like double, but it's not. But it looks like it's doubled, but it's like a little trim. It looks like bric-a-brac, made like bric-a-brac, but it's just got a little gold thread running through it. But it's like different. It's just different. Now this one, it obviously came off of something that's been washed, but it's like a 4-leaf. I don't say clover, more like a dogwood, I guess. But it's just, I guess it could be clover, maybe a 4-leaf. I don't know, somebody looks more dogwoody. But these sweet, tiny little flowers. I know I can't get it to focus on this. And I know people have that trick that they do. Mine recognizes faces and everything else is pretty much your own. I can't get to focus. But probably about 2 yards of this too. Now that I kind of have an idea. Oh my gosh, what this was. Hey, Melissa, thank you for joining us. And Stace, hey. Stacy's here, and so this is a lot. This is probably, well, let me see. That's definitely a couple of yards right there, if not more. So I'm really excited about these pieces. I got a ton of like this lace, just polyester, which, hey, it dyes. I like the way it dyes into a gray color. I got this one really interesting. I don't know what this is. It's like cordage, but they made it into like, have you ever seen anything like this trim? It's like loops of almost lace cordage, but it's really cute.
Oh, yeah, that is cool.
Only about a little over a foot, but it's all I need. Sometimes you just need a little bit. But oh no, I just hit my door. You better be dry. All right, she wanted to pop up and say hey. So yeah, I got to make a video on her today. So the challenge today this is a different group of doll people. Peace, love, joy dolls. I can't. Why can't I think of her name? Part of the brain damage I suffer. Oh my gosh, I got nothing. Oh, if y'all know, let me know. Peace, love. Wait, no, it's Peace, Love, Craft. Right? Yeah. Anyway, there's a group that I like, and it was about flapper dolls. I have a lol doll that's a flapper. Who would have guessed? I scored this in a goodie bag. And I was like, oh yeah, I'm totally going to repaint her and do all this. And all I did was her eyes. I touched up her dress. I had a plan to glue, oh my gosh, what'd you do with that fringe? Some yarn to it that was kind of a fringe. But I in the end, I was like, it just didn't work. It was too big. So I touched up her paint. She had no shoes. They were like blue boots. So I made her little gold shoes. I painted her gloves white. They're actually purple. I thought they'd look better white. And then I touched up her gold so it would match. And I got to go stick some pearl earrings in her head. And I painted her little necklace to look more like pearls because they do that. They would wear the long pearls. Unfortunately, I have long pearls. I don't think they're going to hang right. I'm going to try it. Let me show you. No, I'm not because I can't find it. Come on, pearls. Where are you? Oh, never mind. Wrong bag. Cord. Where the pearls? So I hate these pearls. They're really junky, but I save them because you can use them for texture. So these things are huge, and I think they would be way too big on her. So that was the other thing. Scale was just, hey, Doug, it's your birthday. Doug, it was your birthday or something, Doug. Are we talking about that? I'm talking about, this old polyester lace, but it's so sweet and thin, and I just loved it. So it was a teeny tiny piece of this, and I want to thinking about using this for my Bridgerton thing to kind of incorporate into my dress because it's so tiny. Yes, okay. So I started making a dress for my Bridgerton, one of my dolls. I'm gonna do repaint of a doll because it's kind of trying to get my dolls done. I totally lose my ability to paint little tiny things. So I was trying to make a pattern and do all that stuff. That's always interesting. So I love this. I had to incorporate this into a, what's coming up? St. Patrick's Day. We were just talking about that.
I love that, Trim. That's beautiful.
Isn't that sweet? I think I maybe will put together some kind of tier tray. And that's what started me on all this tier trays. And it's more old lace. I just love it. It's just, you can tell it was washed. It was used or something. I don't know. And here's another tiny piece that I think is super sweet. It's a little bit deeper. So I love all this old lace that I scored in that hoard and nasty god awful. Y'all just picking it up just now. I'm covered with dust. I mean, it's so needs to be washed. Yeah. And this is a very unusual piece. So I love all this vintagey, sadly stained, but God love it. I can't help it, and then I actually sorted this out, more stuff, but it's stuff you've seen. It's, those are my unusual pieces that I found. And yeah, what else did I find? Oh yeah, everything else is like, stuff you've seen before. So yes, St. Patrick's Day is a very special day for Cyndi. That's her mom's birthday. And she, wait till you see her display. In fact, did you sell some green stuff? Didn't you sell green stuff last week?
Yeah, my sale last week was all mostly green.
Right.
Yeah, for St. Patrick's Day. But yeah, I've got my stuff out. I've got all my vintage stuff out. Hold on, let me change the camera angle. So yeah, it's all sitting ready to be put up on my mantle. I haven't done it yet, but I've been filming the unboxing of this stuff.
Really? Oh my goodness.
I was getting past me. that happened. All of I'm like, oh my gosh, there's only 2 weeks left in February. I better move.
Yeah. Okay. So my thing for the 4th, I was doing that today. I was kind of pulling out some stuff for the 4th. And the one that's coming up, and that's the fairy core that we're doing. So anyway, I was telling her about the miniatures. Hey, Annie! Well, Annie, if you're gonna stick around a while, would you believe I haven't been through the bag of goodies that you gave me? My hands are real shaky, and my skin is like antsy. I'm shocked I'm not red because if I start doing that blush thing that I did, which I'm kind of my face, I'll start like getting Hy-Vee looking. Yes, our fantasy core is coming up. Y'all, I'm so happy with my fairy. I want to make like 1 million live fairies, not dead fairies, some living ones. But I've also been kind of looking around my hoard for stuff that I think would look cute with my display. Yeah. And I got that bag of flowers in this that rolling hills. So I got new flowers to dig through to see if there's anything I can use. And nothing more fun than a bag of flowers just for $1. That's the best. My stuff didn't turn. What? Oh my gosh. So whenever I went to see Annie, she gave me a bag of jewelry. Now there's some that we bought. We were shopping, so there's a couple pieces in here that we bought. And so she was going
to shop together.
Yeah, I went to see her.
Oh,
yeah. So I said, she goes, you want this? I said, you know what? Whatever you're wanting to get rid of, just throw it in the bag, and I want it to be a surprise. So I'm going to kind of get my thing tilted down a little bit so you kind of see what I'm going through. So she gave me a bag of stuff I still had not looked at because it was in another bag that was in a box that still needs going through the Halloween stuff. But I definitely saw those things are amazing. These gigantic gold beads. They're like, this is rose gold and these two are gold. But I'm just kind of digging them like big round things. Not necessarily, just to wear. I think I just like them as round things to put with other round things. Get my mouth out of here. It looks weird, just my mouth showing. Oh, some gorgeous green beads. Oh, wait a second. So I bought this shirt and it has beads on it and junk and I want to make it. I wanted to make a mermaid out of it. I probably won't get done for this thing that we're doing. But how cool are these going to look on that tail? Oh my gosh, perfect. So the green beads, awesome. I love the little charm. That's a almost looks like a book.
Oh, that's cute. I like.
I spilled my gold leaf paint today. Yeah, because like minutes before I like. It was after 1 o'clock. It was around 1:30ish, I guess, before you joined me. I spilled it. So that's so sweet. And I love that. So we did get these really creepy, like I call them chunks of meat. Is my lighting okay? What is wrong with my lighting? Lighting. Something is missing. I look very dark all of a sudden. So this weird, it's like pieces of beef, but I want to make a rose out of these, like join them together to kind of make a flower. Just something weird like that. Oh, but I don't know. We'll just throw them a whole bunch of those. Now that's what we bought for like $1. Aw, sweet little ring. I would wear it, but it will catch me. I will get that on everything. Let me see if I can wear that. I need adjusting. So no, I don't sleep at night because everything hurts, you know. And my new bed. Oh my gosh, we just spent so much money on that Tempur-Pedic bed, y'all. Here's my review. I'm gonna pick it up. We got the one that has the vibrating thing, which is kind of irritating for me with fibromyalgia. But I turned it on my feet. My dog was on my husband's side on the feet, and she's looking at me. You know how dogs would be laying down, and she looked over her shoulder at me like, "What is going on?" It's okay. It's like, this is crazy. So I do like the foot one, but it rattles. It makes so much noise. I've got to call them. Because I looked it up, and yes, people are complaining. They will like come give you a new base, but yeah, mine's rattling. I love this. It's going in my little fairy core stash. I will figure something out. It's just a little dragonfly, a couple of little bitty. Oh, I like these in probably for collage. The little bitty, yeah, those things. Let's see, that's the other problem. I do lose my mind. I can't talk. So how's it going? Oh, it's looking. No, what is the second layer you're doing? Is it just a photo? Or
this is just a paper.
Oh, cool.
So this was like a scrapbook paper. So I've just been tearing it up.
And you burned it, or did you put chalk on it?
Yeah, just ink.
Oh, you're inking it. Okay.
Yeah.
So this is really cool. I like that. I have a box. I keep a basket. I think it's in a basket actually of natural stuff to use with gourds. I do have a lot of gourds I need to work on. Another one of these. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, Saints got our little fleur de lis. I have a lot of fleur de lis. I need to do something with. What do you do with fleur de lis? But I love me some of these, and this one's beautiful. Oh, it's so cute. I love these. I definitely will put them with dolls. They are perfect. Yes, this is the jewelry stash that you had. What was the story about that? Someone had. I will still have to look through yours again, but we that somebody you found or somebody gave you like a big old thing of jewelry. She had a big box of jewelry, and then this sweet.
Are you talking to me?
No, I was talking about Annie and her jewelry. Oh, this is.
Oh, okay. Because I just picked up a big bag of jewelry the other day too.
So crosses. Actually, I have a place I keep crosses right here. Put that in the crosses, and another one of these little locket things. Oh my gosh. Totally gonna figure out a way to use this in one of my little miniature things. That would be great. Oh, here's another. This is a really kind of cute cross. The cross is really cute with a dove on it. More of these slabs of beef. No, I don't know what this rock's called. If anyone knows what this is called, it's that pink or rock that looks like meat. That's what it looks like. Rose color, not pink. Another dominoes. It's called a domino.
So I just picked these up at an estate sale. They were in a little jewelry casket that I found. Yeah, I have some other ones too, so I'm gonna hang on to them.
Or pennies. Yes, those are perfect. I
love weird, odd little stuff. So I grabbed this all came out of that and I'm excited about it.
I still have one, but it doesn't have the pictures in it anymore. Well, gear. Here's a gear for steampunk. which is awesome because I have some other steampunk stuff. Here's a little butterfly. I need to put tiny little butterfly. I'm going to stick up here with my fairy core stuff. That's not really, it's just going to be my fairy core stuff. I think, I don't know what this is. It's a, I see. Is this one of those things like you do and it pulls your skin back? But what was this? Oh, you put fabric in it and you make a headband. A ribbon. Yeah, that's like a cool thing. It needs to go somewhere special. So, yeah, a lot of these. Oh, it's like a pair of earrings with the crosses. Those are sweet. So these they kind of look good. They're kind of pretty. They're not like dark enough for my gothic girls. They're too cute, but they're cool looking. So yeah, a lot of fun stuff. Or headbands. Yeah, that's what I was trying to. You put like a ribbon or cloth or something matches your outfit. So that's kind of, oh, that's a pretty piece. I would wear that. See, I wear stuff like that. It's kind of aluminum-ish, but I love it. I'm putting that in the house jewelry. Another butterfly, the other one that matches that other one, and more meat, more of the beef. Oh, you gave me some gears. I'm really excited about the gears because I bought that toe thing, this thing that goes on. I thought it was a choker, but it actually goes on your foot. But I liked it because it's very steampunky. And yes, I totally missed the steampunk. I cannot believe it. I totally did not get the steampunk thing done in time. Hearts. Hang on a second. I don't know where I put them. So I have a lot of hearts, and then I had this cardboard box full of hearts, just full. I thought, why this many heart charms, woman? That'd be crazy. Have you ever seen the thing like a ridiculous amount of ... I have a lot of heart charms.
That's everything in my life.
Okay, my whole house is a ridiculous amount of stuff. So my skin is crawling on me right now. Would anyone like my skin? I would like to rip it off right now and sell it to the highest bidder. No, it's just ridiculous how this. Oh, it's just like a little rook-looking castle thing, huh? I think, but it's kind of cool, kind of fantasy. Let's stick over in the fantasy stuff. But it looks like a tower for like a throw your princess in. Oh my gosh, more butterflies. Oh no, this is a connector for building jewelry on. Like you hang your beads and stuff. I love these beads. I think these are so pretty. I'm trying to figure out how much to make a teeny tiny bench with my tumbling tower. So I bought somewhere. It was, but I got these in the 90s. But did they not make Wonder Cabin anymore? I like these tiny, not even I wouldn't say an eighth of an eighth, maybe smaller than a quarter, 3/8. We'll call it 3/8 of an inch by 3/8 of an inch. But how cute is that to build something like a bench or like because of the slats and all. Also, you can always maybe trim down make the base out of the tumbling tower, but put tongue depressor things on there. So this was another thing that we found. I think, this right. There's these weird little metal. I just like them because they're rusty metal. And I thought they would look good with steampunk. And now she gave me some gears. I got some steampunk stuff. So I'm in myself to death today. Yeah, I am having, my face is blood. I feel the heat right now. I have a really bad brain fog. So bad that in about an hour, I probably won't be able to talk anymore because I'm using up all my energy now. It's just exhausting. And I feel bad because I haven't been watching people's videos or anything right now because it's really hard to watch people living their best life when you're just not right now, just not. But it causes a lot of frustration and, things that, when you have a good day, which I was kind of having a good day on Saturday, I thought, okay, well, I'm over and I'm having a good day. It's day 3. I'm good. Oh no, it got me. It got me bad a little bit later. I mean, that evening, it just set off a whole new one. So I was suffering through that. And it's like all these plans you have for your life are now somewhat altered because you think, I want to do all these things. I want to do this. I want to do that. I want to travel. And then you forget because somewhere in there you forget that it will affect your fibromyalgia. And when I will say when I had it like really bad that, dealing with it was trying to deal. When I said dealing with it, I was like taking medications, and then this is really sweet. This guy looked a little stony. I was taking these medications for it, and they were horrible. And I gained a lot of weight. Oh my gosh! And that's when we found out that Phil had cancer. He had colon cancer, and then so we went through all that. But I will tell you, right then, I was the lowest part of my life, and I really didn't think our marriage was going to survive. And I hate to say, God, that's the crappiest stuff. He really shits on people sometimes, but for I guess the right reason. Sorry about that use of how I phrased that, but it was bad. But we were destined to not make it until that happened. And then I got this. I really needed to, be there for him and do that kind of, it was a hard time. And I don't know, but now my husband still has cancer. He has carcinoid. So we were constantly dealing with that. And it's like, you're waiting for that to happen, because what'll happen is it's called carcinoidosis, and it will start messing you up. And so it's in your hormones and in the endocrine system or whatever. Is that the right word? Yeah. And so we're waiting for that time bomb to blow. I'm just saying. So you want to kind of live your life, like get out and do all this stuff while you got your health. And then mine's failing rapidly. So there's that. Hey, Larry, thanks for joining. And yeah, I was just kind of coping with all that. These are I love turquoisey stuff, but I don't know what these are called. Is this called turquoise, or has it got another name? So I got two kinds. I got some flat. They're kind of flat. Real pretty. Oh my gosh, these are beautiful. And then the shinier polished ones that are teardrop shaped. So thank you, Annie. I'm loving this. This is beautiful. So I got a whole bunch of these. And then I have, there's another, is that an oval? Oh, I got two ovals. Like earrings. So I think she kind of it was a theme here, but I got these metal beads, but I just realized they were everywhere. And then tiny beads. So many. Let me get some big stuff out. More slabs of beef. Yeah, I really need to work on that. I really do. Is that wire? Andy? Nope. These are cool. These are like hollow glass beads that kind of remind me. Wait, are they? Yeah, they're like really, I don't know though. Maybe they're not. Nope, they're solid. But they remind me of the her larva bodies. I don't know, you can't see it, but they got a ridge on them. I like but they're really pretty. I like those. I like the hey, is it one of Doug? Is it you? Who is it who wants to start doing the beads, the glass beads? Robin, do you remember who that was? Let's go start making glass beads. I think that's fun. Another domino. So I like the dominoes more for their, everybody does this side. I always do the other side for arts and crafts. Oh, here's a pretty heart. It's an open heart. Heart stash. Yeah, I like those earrings. She gave me two of these. So I can actually make some earrings out of these. So those are so cute. Oh my gosh, looking amazing. Good background. Did you happen to catch Mary Beth from MB Gray Designs was on? Did you catch that one where she did a background like that and then painted on top of it? She used a white gesso and kind of coated it, with white gesso, so you could kind of see, made it kind of a translucent coating, and then she painted the cutest girl. Oh my gosh, we all loved it.
Who is it?
Her name is MB Gray Designs. She was on my live, and she started with the background like that, just a lot of color and stuff like that. And so most of these are like small, but these are the weirdest beads right here. I don't even know what these are.
I didn't catch it, but I wrote it down, so I'll go try to.
Yeah. So you need to just see her. That was just her background of her stuff. So now I can organize. Not right now. So I kind of try to do it on here so I could put it and move it out of the way easily. So this is amazing. I love all this stuff. Thank you so much. Deb, so what's the understand you feel speak like Diane? Yes. So Deb has Deb, who went through a very bad ordeal, has also got some trouble speaking. So she can really relate to what I'm going through. More so, oh no, I just dumped him. Get ready to sit on the floor. Because she did go through a really traumatic experience, and she's can't talk right now. She's having trouble talking. So yeah, it's not a good feeling. It really is not a good feeling. So how's my girl going over here? Is she going to be okay? Yeah, I think so. So if you didn't catch her, this was my doll that I got to make a video of for today. And I'm going to have to repaint those gloves. They just picked up some dinge on them when I was adding chalk to her. So let her dry. So, and then touch up her gloves. But I have a box I was working on back here and I still haven't finished. My box in progress. I know it looks like I've done a lot, but I haven't. So when I was going, hey, I'm raw. So I was going through that. Oh wait, where is it? Oh, okay, yeah, this is so nasty. I love playing with nasty stuff. I will waste more time. This box that the lady made. This is my funny story. Oh my gosh. So I bought this. This lady had a box of sewing stuff, and I said, "I'll give you $5 for the box," you know. And it had some of that. They had that lace in it and all that. And she said, "No, there are buttons in there, and they're worth a lot of money." And I said, "Whatever." I said, "Fine, so you can." Oh, and wooden spools. I said, "Well, good luck with that." I said, "Like what kind?" Okay, $10 for the box. Oh no, they're worth a lot of money. And I'm like, not $5 more. I got all the good stuff. I got the lace. I got my $5 worth and then some. See, she said, so it charges me $1 for the box of this box. This random box that her mother had made. It's just a Sheba. It is nasty. Everything in that
sentimental value. That's what happens.
$12. She's like, yeah, you can have it. No, it's got the coolest buttons ever on it. So I'm going to use some of these buttons on my thing as well. So I just usually use hot glue, which I don't want to turn my glue right now, so we'll wait. So what did I do now? Oh, aren't you doing, Mike, are you doing the jewelry? Okay, so are you doing the glass? You're gonna start doing the glass beads, Mike? Hey y'all, everybody say hi to Mike. But anyway, so it's covered with all this really, I was like, oh my gosh, all the best buttons. Because I saw her going through the box, pulling out the buttons and the spools, and I was like, don't get all like in the spools. People, they make spools now and sell them at craft stores.
Right.
Spools. So why, bless her heart. But I'm gonna tell you what, that she has her work cut out for her, and there's nothing of any value because I tried to help her. I ended up spending a lot of time just saying, you need to get this, you need to try to sell this. She had just boxes of garbage, like a box of garbage, and one thing may be worth. And they asked you need to get a dumpster out here because this is gonna kill you. But yeah, a lot of I had to clean them. They're really dusty. But I found some really cool buttons on that were like for $1. No, I don't feel that bad. Hey, I put my work in. Oh, and then I already glued that on there. So I need to do some distressing. I just kind of like the simplicity of this, but I do want something right here. I want a stripe. I want some, solids preferably. So I did have another idea I could work on today while I'm so incapacitated. And that was to start working on stuff for, I have that. That would be cool. This is how weird. I'm so weird that I have this and I don't want to use it because I'd have to cut it off and I don't want to cut it. Oh, though it could, no, I don't want to waste it because I don't want to cut it in half. I want something that fits. But it has black. The black would be cool. Oh, and it says love on it. Okay, I've never seen this stuff. I don't know what this is for, but it's actually got love written on it. Then you kind of see it against my flesh. Backwards. Let's try again. Yeah, it looks like hem tape, but it's like a lace.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I like that.
I don't know. I just have little. Now this I don't mind cutting because I have plenty of it. That would be different if it would Mod Podge down. Yeah, go right there. And I'll flip my thing down. Oh, not gloss. Oh, not gloss. Where's my map? I have outdoor. Don't need. Here it is. Use these bottles. So what else is going on? So that's where. Okay. So what do you say? Liz, Deborah, Atticus, everybody. Okay. Yes, I booked on a course this week, but I have postponed this week. I got scratched. Oh no. Oh, gross. I did. When did I? When the scratch died, I got a what's that horrible thing that happens when your eye gets a tear, retinal tear?
Oh, yeah, that's nasty.
Yeah.
Painful.
Just orient, your eyes like, scary. Oh, it's so scary because your eyes like freaking out and you're just got globs of stuff floating around in your eyes and you just know something is not right. So start. Oh, I hate to start that like that, but I guess I have to. End it. All right. Cut the loves off even because it'll be prettier. Yeah, I love it when we get all these great challenges and stuff and collaborations coming up. You just want to do them all. And then reality hits and you're like, I don't have to, I can't get anything done. Yeah, I still have Christmas out, by the way. I've been working on it. I did work on that. That's one thing I did do where I didn't feel good because I figured I may as well, but I don't want to just put it away this time. I'm really trying to sort it out, get rid of stuff, put some stuff in like my box of artwork to do, like craft stuff, just to see if I can use it. And if I can't, then I'll get rid of it later. Well, I'm going to do Christmas in July. Try to do some crafting in July for that. But I guess if you do Christmas in July, does that mean you have to start in June? Don't get me. I'm not doing it. I'm not starting in June. Sorry. Can't do it. You'll put too much pressure on me. I hope this stays on that edge. I'm not done cloth. Will it stay down, you think? Please stay down.
With the right adhesive, it should.
Okay, I just did? Because this is a typical day of my life. I had to wash it. My jug of water over here. I put the wrong piece down. I put the big piece, not the little piece. Yeah, and so that's if people have like really solid, wonderful dispositions and always in a good mood. Yeah, nothing puts you in a worse mood than being in pain. And then stuff like that happens, and you're like, really? Again? Because this wasn't enough. I had to do that. So I tell my husband, I literally live in fear of walking down the stairs when I'm home by myself. When I'm that's the other thing. Like I don't have a good balance. It's just part of that's neuropathy, and it seems to be more affected. And of course, not sleeping. But I'm literally afraid to walk down my staircase at my house because I'm afraid I'm going to fall and avoid it at all costs. I'd make sure I'm really awake and paying attention what I'm doing because I have slipped. We have stairs that are only 3 steps. I have slipped on those steps so many times. It's embarrassing. And one time I fell. I'm going to use my hand as an example. I fell and I landed on my foot, like my knuckles on my toe, and my foot went, and all the tendons, like from here, like your ankle, that our feet don't bend this way. I'm not a ballerina. And I bent it in such a way that it just, oh my gosh. Talking about torn tendons. And that's not good.
My daughter has a variety of health issues, and I think that she was loosely diagnosed with fibromyalgia once, but I say loosely because she has so many other things going on that I think she got a different diagnosis later that they thought,
right,
like,
well,
whatever word I'm looking for.
Okay, now, not to get into all her medical history, but don't be shy of my medical history. But her, like people were calling like chronic fatigue syndrome and stuff like that, and like where they kind of discern if you rule out MS and lupus and this. So I had to have a bunch of tests run to rule out a bunch of stuff first, and I think they just say, okay, well, it's just this because we don't know what else to call it. I'm really pretty sure I contracted Lyme disease. And people like, hey, did you get Lyme disease?
If my daughter had Lyme disease too, but I guess you can test for that to see if
I did. The titer test they give you where and so she sent it. I'd had it. This is the thing. I'd had it for a while and we had not known what it was. But the weird thing, and I've talked about this before, I know it sounds very familiar. Whenever I went to the doctor, I had a rash. I had a bite. Something bit me, and I thought it was like a spider bite. And because I had a rash, I didn't have the ring. I just had a really weird rash. And so I also had sarcoidosis because I can't have enough. So give something else. So I had that. And so he really focused on that I had sarcoidosis because all my scar tissue was swelling. And so he ran tests and did whatever you had to do for that and said, yeah, you got this. We need to treat this. And he totally forgot about my leg, having this blotchy, weird, and flu-like symptoms and all this kind of stuff. So I kind of went undiagnosed. But had I gone to the other doctor, the other internal medicine doctor, that's their specialty is Lyme disease. But so I went to my general practitioner. I went to my friend who was a nurse practitioner, and she said, let me run this test and let's just see what happens. And this, like I said, had been a year and a half of me suffering. So I did that. And then she said, I'm sending this to this, because I think you've got marks on here. I want them to evaluate this. So she sent my test off to somebody, and then she called me and says, I'm going to put you on these antibiotics, and then we're going to test you again, and we're going to run another course. And so we did all that, and I did 2 courses of antibiotics. But at this point, it was like I said, a year and a half later, I think some of the damage had just been done, and we kind of, whatever I had was whatever it was. But that was like the recommendation to see if it would, but what it did go down like one, I don't know. I don't even really understand what that was all about. Her trying to explain.
Yeah, they tested her for Lyme disease and a whole bunch of other stuff. And so my daughter has hemiplegic migraines is kind of what started this all.
She has what? Say it again.
Hemiplegic migraines.
Now, what is that?
It's a very rare kind of a migraine, which actually causes stroke-like symptoms. So she'll look paralyzed on one side of her body. That was kind of a scary thing when that first started. And then but I think that the underlying thing, and this was diagnosed after they kind of loosely said she had fibromyalgia. She has Ehlers-Danlos syndrome. It's a connective tissue disorder.
Okay.
And honest to God, I think that's what screws up everything else. That's why she hurts. She dislocates things. So where she was complaining that everything hurt all the time, which was where the fibromyalgia stuff came in. It's because she dislocates things. Like she could be doing normal stuff and her wrist would dislocate or
that is okay. My hips dislocate. That is horrible, which is why I have a lot of hip pain too, because they will dislocate. But oh wow, that is something.
So she deals with that now too. Thankfully, the headaches have kind of calmed down. She doesn't have too many problems with those. I mean, she still gets migraines, but the really bad. The migraines.
No, I had migraines forever, and that is another. A lot of people, who've had fibromyalgia, who have fibromyalgia now, they suffered migraines and mouth ulcers. Are a big thing too. And I said, "Yep, nailed it." So I've hoarded me up some interesting. I don't think I'm going to do the inside because I'm tired, but I found some interesting papers for my inside, and including the sticker I got, Annie, if you're still on, from your friend who is, I think Nancy remembers this, that she got one too, from Jimmy's Bright Ideas. And that's sweet. So we're looking for what's to do. So I haven't really put anything on these because it's get really dirty. So they get the stuff I don't want to get stuff on out of the way. I spill those pearls. Oh my gosh. That'd be it for me. I got a ton of this lace too. This is synthetic, polyester, but it's cute. I got a lot of it, and it all needs to go in the wash somehow. I can't tell you how dusty that was. It was bad. I feel so bad. I feel so bad for that person. I didn't mean to go in and try to be judgmental. I sound like I'm being very judgmental. It wasn't her fault. It was her mom's house. Mother was not well, and that's what scares me. It does scare me. The worse I get, and the more I use shopping and playing with my adults and just doing this stuff as my escape, because you can't really escape, but it's like my distraction. And how much worse as this goes on. But I will say one of the medicines I was taking was definitely encouraging me. That was like its side effect. In fact, it is something that's given to people to stop smoking. And I went, yeah, they may stop smoking, but then what are they going to do? Because they're going to do something. Because it kind of does. And I did read about it. That was one of the side effects. You may start something even worse. Not encouraging, you know? It's bad. I'm really trying to clean up my mess so I can work. No place to work. But don't even like that. Believe it or not, I do like things to be neat and tidy. It's just, I just had to throw that one right out that window. That was not happening. Oh, here's a little thing I wanted to put on somebody. Will it work on you? Kind of. Sort of. Yeah. Do you like it when you find a piece and you're like, okay, I want to use this, but where does it go? It needs to go right there. And now I can't draw on it because I'm going to be gluing. So does anybody else like to do any of this? I think in my group, Robin did that. Her little book is so cute. So hopefully she will do some more. Oh, no. Hey, Melissa, glad you joined us. I have a Christmas in July video done. Oh, listen to this. Oh, my gosh. So she's already done a Christmas in July. I can't even. Yeah, I should have done it while everything was out. If I'd done that, that would have been so smart. Just why I had Christmas out. I just dropped my brush. Yeah. But I'm not in the mood to do Christmas. Not even. Yeah. Yeah, one of the things I want to do, did you see my video with I think you did, with all my little vintage Santas in my kitchen on my my Welsh cupboard?
Maybe.
Yeah, I think you did. Somebody you commented or something.
But that's something that would draw my attention.
Yeah. Well, that would get your attention for sure. Because you collect a lot of that stuff.
Uh-huh.
And I realized I have no dancing Santas. None. How do I not? None. I was shocked. It's like, how do I not have any dancing Santas? I don't think I found more.
Because I have them all.
Maybe I found one because you have them all. Where I was going. I know why. I may have one. I don't know. But I thought I had some like significant. I have to go back and look again to see. But anyway, I have to go through. I really need to sell about half of those Santas. Yeah, I know. eBay's not doing anything. Dying. Mine is. Yes, I'm really happy with how my bottom of my thing turned out. I think that's just fun. And it's really dark now, but I kind of like them that way. And just so when everything, I'll do it on the side. Oh, I have a side that's done as well. And then this side, maybe I can work on this side while it's drying. Yes, this one. Oh, but I wanted to add something to that too. I have a little stash of weird stuff here. But I'll tear it. So this is part of a drawing, and I used it for another thing. I'm going to try to use it again. Over here. Nah, it's too much black and white. Oh, I will save a little scrap of nothing. In fact, I was organizing my little scraps of nothing the other day. Who does that? Oh, I like that textured paper. We do. That's who does. We do.
I like to organize stuff too. But it never stays in its organized state very long. But
it doesn't. I do like to organize. And that's when I was getting things cleaned up around my house. I was really focused on it going to a place and being, where I could find it.
Mm-hmm.
Because I do kind of get tired of the whole, okay, I want to use this thing, but I don't know where to put it. I have a lot of that. Probably need glue for this. I bet this won't stick, but I want to try it. It's probably too heavy for Mod Podge, but we'll see.
Yeah, Nancy, that's real similar to what I'm doing now. So I'm going to take these and then I'm going to cut them down to 4, whatever size that is. And then I will finish the collages after I cut them down. But I always start them, or most of the time.
I love that. That is awesome. Okay, I'm going to leave this sitting up so that won't slide off. That reminded me when you said that. I got a tag here I could do. And put my cuteness stuff on here. Everything needs a fancy tag. So this was on my box. This is acrylic paints, and I think I changed it and made another box. Maybe, or I didn't. I think I just took the tag off. And these are acrylic paints like my tube paints, because obviously we all know where my acrylic paints are all behind me. I like this because it's like part of an old woodcut art. I'll put the tag. I cover my tag. No, I don't. Yeah, this is pretty safe crafting today. Should put a button on it too. I should do that. I should go around to all my little tags and add a button to them. Plus, I got a bunch of little cheap buttons, you know, that aren't that great as well. I have like 1 million shirt buttons, just white shirt buttons, you know. But I will guarantee you, if I lose a white button, I will never find that button in my stash. So let's see what's going on. So Nancy's saying, well, she says, I've done collage on full sheets of paper and then cut them down. Okay, that's what she was doing. So I did a really cool thing. And yeah, so Michael says she'd be good. We had to do these paintings in college on brown paper, you know, big rolls of brown shipping paper kind of stuff. And we did oil, and we did oil like washes. So they're really thin down. That looks awesome. Oh my gosh, I love your stencils. And what is this you're playing with? Is that a piece of, what is that thing that you just put down? That mesh? Was that just mesh?
No, this?
Yeah.
It's a stencil. It's a Tim Holtz stencil, the burlap, but I don't clean my stencils very well. That's
yeah. Well, I ain't talking about that. You know, First time I used it, and it's still a mess. Look at that. I could have used that on this box. Yeah, that's the thing. So bad. No, that's awful. That's awfully cool. But then that gave me an idea. Oh my gosh, you could actually probably use that mesh ribbon stuff. You could make a stencil out of anything. Just do it. I know I was talking about something really important. I have no idea what it was. A button. Yeah, I can never find a white button that match something. I just need a basic white button for. Never matches any of the buttons I have. That is one of the flukes of how, if I got a really cute shirt, I lose a button, I go, oh, go look at my button stash. I never have enough of the buttons or the right size. It goes good. That's become my curse, the button curse. Y'all know why that is. Well, let me know. I got nothing. I love this. I love this piece. It's just adorable. I'm trying to get it about the size I need. Love the tears. I prefer tearing over cutting. Actually, I'm not going to leave that down.
Yeah, I like to tear too. I like the organic look.
And then I like to come back over, you know, with like you were doing the inking and everything, and then do that with those tears. I'll do a little square. I mean, if I cut it as well, but it does look really cool, especially when you leave that little edge so that it, like a white edge, like you did, so that it really gives you something to add to. Line that up. No, not gonna line up.
Big enough. That's cute. Let's see.
So I really feel bad for your daughter because she's young, and that this is something, you know.
She's been dealing with this since she was in high school. It is sad.
My cousin had Crohn's disease found out, you know, like in college, I guess. He had it, didn't know what he had. And because you just don't get that when you're that young. But one thing I do really try to do is not eat, you know, I don't purposely go out and buy something that has preservatives in it or any kind of weird chemical. I try to eat as fresh as possible, you know, and then I do eat these protein bars, and I guess I need to get off of them. I go through my sugar kicks. I can't say I give up sugar. I can't do it. So every now, but I'm telling you what, sugar equals pain. I guarantee you. But my energy was so low one of the days when I had it so bad that I was eating so much sugar, I was just poisoning. You're poisoning yourself. You really are. But there's so many stuff. There's so much stuff in food now that, yeah, it's killing us. The food is killing us. I think that's why people have all this weird. I'm going to get all philosophical here, but I think that's why people have weird stuff now that people didn't have before. It's because there's so much stuff in the foods. That's my theory, and I'm sticking with it. I don't want that to be. It's looking for interesting things to use on this tag. I guess I'll source that pile right out. All right, new pile. This is my stuff I hadn't sorted. Ooh, that's cool. There's a reason I hang on to things. I don't know. The staircase is so impressive. Kind of like this. Like this. Black and white.
Oh, I like the lines in that a lot.
Mm-hmm. This is something I did. My students and I, we get so bored. Like, what are we going to do? I don't want to do anything. I said, okay, so get a marker, and we're going to do this. And I'll just sit there with it. And we did was just scribble. We just continued on down the page, just doing this and going back in. It's just, like I said, those are those really good 30-minute activities that you do, and it kind of gets you started. So any kind of fun little projects like that, and not think about a big project. Just think of something I could just sit here and sketch in my sketchbook. I was sketching in my sketchbook, and I was like doodling and then trying to make something out of that doodle, you know. But then I realized I was doodling with a purpose, and I said, okay, I got to stop because I'm kind of planning. So it's almost like better if somebody else doodles and you do, and then you come back and draw over it. That's another good thing I love to do with kids. With doodle art. I need some color. I need color. I like color, and I like letters, and I like, oh, dry. I like, oh, what could I, dry. What can I use the word dry? Oh, and have and. I have dry and. Something and dry. Dry and something. This will not be for my acrylics, obviously. I have dry because of the name Cyndi on here. I gotta trim that down. It's too much. Too much. Now I have sand. Oh, dry sand. Oh, I get to dry sand. That's a good word.
I'd use this. It's adorable, but I don't want to put the naked babies in the picture.
Aw.
Aren't they cute?
Oh, they are. Oh my gosh.
I could cover that little baby somehow, I guess. But it's this. I think they're the same babies in all of these pictures. That's why.
Oh my gosh. So I was watching Helen with New England Thrifter, and she had her little thing. You ever watch her? Yeah, so they had their little thing. And the guy, that's his name. He had a bunch of old photos in his stash. So that was funny. I have the word off, dry off. That's an action. I'm giving my tag an action. Dry off. I'll go hang it. I will go hang it on my towel. My towel goes. You're from Northwoods. Remember, we don't approve of dancing. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I was raised Baptist, Southern Baptist. No, I started to go to Methodist church so I could dance. Yeah, I just changed religion to fit my needs. There you go. I like just the word off, actually. I kind of like the word dry off. I mean, I like just off. This is funny. Yes, I do like to do what I call I forgot what to call it. The ransom notes. Or, we just cut out letters. And so I love movies. I've talked about this before, I know. But I love movies where they have the psychotic person has the book, the sketchbook with all the psychotic stuff in it. Like, I totally want to do one of those. And when I'm in pain, what a good time. If I just focus on the pain. I could just do that. I wonder if the button would stick with, oh, that is such a cute little button too. Yeah, this one, I'll just start picking. Oh my gosh, it won't come off. You glued on good. Oh my God, what glue did this woman use? This really worked. I think it just needs a yellow button somewhere. I could actually use glue for this. Let me get another one. Hang on. I have that, but I can no way get that out. Okay, I want to tell you me. Some of y'all need to know about me. I can't use those scissors. I had a whole bunch. I finally just took up to the school. I'm a total spaz with those scissors. Either that, or I'm just trying to do them too perfect, and I couldn't do it. You know what? I can't get the line to continue, and I can't stay straight to save my life. They were always crooked the second time. You know, that was just horrible. And I bought a goodie bag, and there's a pair in it. I'm like, you're testing me, Lord. You're testing me. You know I'm going to try to do it again.
Hardest part for me will come at the very end when I have to try to put a caption on it. I'm not the best. I have a friend who does art who has her brain just comes up with the coolest captions on his stuff, and for me it's like it's the worst.
That's why I start digging through words like this and see what I come up with. That's kind of fun. Just throw a bunch of words in a jar and just start pulling words out.
That's not a bad idea.
And then maybe I'll promote, like, I like these words and I can add this and make a sentence. Now I'm the same way because I got a box of like quotes and things like that and books of quotes to kind of see if that would inspire me. No, I don't think I've cracked one of them. I don't think I've ever opened it. I don't think so. I want some color. I want a color on this. No, yeah, I need some color on that one. That covering it all up. Oh, man. Who's at my door? Yes. Hello. Ooh. Hello.
Hello. How you doing?
I'm good.
167 Trace Drive?
Yes, it is.
My name is Adrian. I work for Suddenly. Yeah.
Oh, you're talking to my son? Okay, thanks. Ross, you got this, right? All right. Ross got it.
My name is I work for Suddenly.
So nice having someone here sometimes. So you have to feed them. And I haven't been very good at that either. Give us pizza. I'm not taking care of my son. He's a grown up. He can figure it out. He won't cook to save his life either. And so his wife does all the cooking. And I said, I don't know what I think about that. You need to learn to cook. He says, I clean. I said, I've seen you clean. You might want to start taking up cooking. I always had to rewash his stuff. Like, come on, really? Dude, who raised you?
My husband's pretty good about fending for himself food-wise and everything if I'm not around, which is a good thing.
That is one of the things about my being, diet-wise, just how I eat, is we eat really like my husband will cook like, I don't know, thighs come in a package 4 to 6 or whatever. So he'll go ahead and cook those, and that'll last us because we'll literally eat one thigh because I don't eat a lot of meat. And then you just make up a bunch of like salad fixings or vegetables or whatever, or something you can cook quick. Like I eat a lot of broccoli around here, but it's not good either. You're just not supposed to eat a lot of broccoli, but things like that, vegetables and stuff to have. Like I said, we avoid breads and if you stay out of the canned goods, you don't bring home a lot of groceries, I'll just say. There's not much to choose from. There's really not. Let me see. You need a button. What kind of button do you want? Oh, you want a green button. No, you want a blue one. Yeah, I'm really loving this box. Somebody get them off. They're stuck on good. That's what the pliers are for. See, always trying to figure it out. And I took off the wrong button by accident. Now the one I want will not come off, but the one's on the other side. All right, I'm gonna find another blue one. Gonna be a jerk about it. Oh, I like that one better. So nasty. So much dust. Oh, this one's so good glued on there. Like, how are those allergies, Jerry? Oh, they're terrible, actually. Yeah, it's that asthma. Playing with all that dust. So what are you going to do? Reboot the laptop. Okay, so Deb says you're okay. Let's go on. What else is going on? All right. Oh, this one's melted. Even better, because now it's got a personality. Uh-oh, we lost her. There she's back. Hang on. Did I lose you?
No one ever calls me.
Oh,
except when I don't want them to.
I try not to watch on my phone too much, but I was was folding clothes, so I turned on somebody's live. We turned on actually Helen's live last night, and while I was folding some clothes. And yeah, and then my husband calls. So great. Now, because I didn't want to go get another device while I answered the phone.
I'm usually pretty good about putting it on do not disturb before my live sales.
Oh,
but
yeah.
since this is kind of a spur of the moment thing,
yeah,
it didn't even occur to me. But nobody ever calls me.
I got to do something. I want to do something with these. I don't know what. I don't know. I've got letters. Put a big old U on there. No, I don't know. They just need more. Maybe if I look at this jewelry. It's too dark. Heart. This one's so muddy. I don't really like this. This is not one of one of the things that we like to do is to let whatever paint's left over in the day we were doing these, and this one's gross. It just didn't work. So it's going to be hard to stick anything to it because it is oil base. It may not stick or stay stuck on. Do you think it'll stick with Mod Podge? But I gotta brighten that thing up. It's so bad. It'd be cute with like a photo on it.
Hey Denise, I hope all is well.
Hi Denise B. Hey, thanks for joining us. Not on long. Going to urgent care. Oh no, Denise, is this for you? You fell, right? Is that for the fall? That's terrible. Oh, my mother fell and landed on her face. And I think she broke her nose. Her nose is swollen. And she said it was bleeding and her eyes are all black. And I said something about breaking my nose. And she's like, I don't remember that. I said, oh, do you really want? I said, yeah, Mom, you came and got me at school. And I didn't want to go the rest of the story. And the nurse said, I think she needs to go get this checked out, because it is. My nose is really crooked now. And it's all messed up. So she didn't take me. But I sat in the back of the car, and it was in the spring. It was really hot, and I was in the car. And she went into I would say that Monroe Glass to look for windows or something for the house they were building. And I was like dying in the car with a broken nose. I said, "Yes, I think I would need black eyes and all that." You don't remember that, really? Black that one out, Mama. But anyway, it was yeah, yeah. I have my kids have stories too. I'm not saying, yeah.
My kids will bring up something that, probably was obviously very traumatic for them. Not that that's a pretty big event, but they'll bring up something you don't remember that?
No. What? No.
I have an awful memory anyway. It's very selective. I call it my
really selective now. Seriously selective. I got nothing. Oh, that is weird. Oh, the pearls came out. That is weird. I am just not inspired. That one's just not. Oh, you know what else I have? I have this that I got at Rolling Hills, like in a goodie bag. I don't know what this is about, so I'm just going to cover this one with something else. I think that's acrylic. It should be okay. So you're getting
that's cool.
Yeah, it's cute, but it's just I
like to repurpose things like that I pick up too. I think
I kind of like the trim around it, and I can have some fun.
Gives you a place to start. So
I
like grabbed those pastel paintings that I did before, so I'll show you guys real quick.
Yeah, let's. Oh my gosh, that's amazing! Yes,
boat.
What pastels do
the other one? I was using pan pastels, which I think I really enjoy. I'm trying to get it so there's
with a brush.
I'm really enjoying them a lot because they're not messy like regular chalk pastels. They look like this. If anybody doesn't know what they are, so they're like these cakes, and you use little tools to put it on with, so you're not using your fingers with it. And out of those, my battery's getting ready to go. Out of those colors that I have a primary set. I have white and I have black. I can mix all the colors out of those. So you can mix them like you would paint. So I'm really enjoying this. So I'm getting ready, as you guys saw at the beginning. I set up a paper because I'm getting ready to do another painting. Probably the next time I get to come in and
what
have.
Paper are you using for that?
Those are my tints. Hold on, Canson My Tints is what it's called. That's this stuff.
Oh, okay.
So that's what I was preparing, just a set of that. So, well, anyway, hey Jerry, I hate to do this, but my phone is getting ready to die, and I got to call back whoever that was that called me. And but I was glad to have pop in here for a few.
Do you have a link up for your live stream right now?
If you go to my channel there, it should, if actually, I think only if you subscribe will you see that notification that you can set a reminder on. But yeah, tomorrow night
we're all subscribed, haven't we? So go check that out, everybody. And and Martin, y'all have to just see all the goodies she has, and I'm not going to step up. Also, you can go to your you can go to her Instagram, and you've got stuff posted there, right?
And I have a second channel also. So Mimi's Treasure Cottage, which is what I was commenting in the chat under. That's the vintage thing, but I also do an art channel called Cyndi Duncan Arts, and my name is spelled like Cyndi Lauper, Cyndi. So Cyndi Duncan, DUNCAN Arts, and that's where I do my art. So I usually do like a once a week vlog over there, which shows some of what I've been working on in the studio. Sometimes I do process, but mostly just a vlog.
But you said in March she's going to be doing the thing with the papers, how to make text, your papers. And all
at the end of March. You got a good. Thanks. You got a good memory. I forget these things.
Wow, that's I remembered. You didn't.
I'm doing a mixed media weekend here at my studio in Hudson, Ohio, which is in between Cleveland and Akron, at the end of March. And it's going to be, we're going to do paper making, mark making, we're going to assemble a journal, and we're going to do page edges. But the cool thing about it is that it's also available via Zoom. So if you check out my channel or send me an email, actually is probably the best. I can send you more information on that. I've got it in a bunch of different places. My art channel actually has a video on it, a flip through of the sample piece and more information. But certainly you can find out more about that.
Sounds like a plan. Sounds good.
Well, hey, speaking of the devil, Helen just
I could not have gotten through this without you. And you know this because you talked to me before and I was like, duh. But you really helped me, and I appreciate it a lot.
Oh, good. I'm glad. And I don't often see those little chats, so I was happy to have seen it right at the right moment.
Yeah. Thank you, Nancy. Well, we're gonna lose her, so we're gonna say bye. She's not on the thing. I don't think we're gonna shut off this time.
Bye, everybody. I'll see you later. Bye, Jerry. Thanks. Hope you feel better.
I'm working on it. Okay, she's off. Okay. Yeah, so I'm so glad she joined me. She's so sweet, and I do enjoy her stuff. I'm looking for some black and white. So if anybody has any advice on how to deal with just chronic pain, let me know. But I have Devin contacted me on who was with there he goes, that brain again. Redhead. The redheaded crafter. DIY? What? Oh my gosh. I put her name in here. Anyway, so Devin was talking to me about, dealing with her own issues, and that she had been trying the CBD oil and things like that. But I will tell you, I've been doing the N for nighttime, and I wake up with really bad headaches, really, really bad. And I thought I tried, strong and went with the gummies, but they're giving me just, I don't feel good during the day. I feel like weird and kind of out of it. Because being out of it is like a natural state for me now, but still, I don't want it to be a chemically induced state. I'm just saying. So yeah, that little war of I like to come alive. So I found this kind of cool looking weird stuff in a magazine. So I went through stuff that I'd been kind of hanging on to forever, and I'm pretty good about. Although I'm looking at this, going, "Oh, I could." That's just I know how to make patterns, so I'm going to use some of this for fun. I like this piece that's upside down though. Oh, I have made a mess. My paint leaked everywhere. Freckle Mom, thank you. I got the redhead thing. Red freckles, same death. Yeah. They tend to come together, I'm just saying. But yeah, so Freckle Mom DIY, and so she was very sweet and telling me just some of the things she was going through with, and it has been bad. And that's the thing. Once you're hit with something in your life like this, and you have to regroup, it's weird. It's a more, and there is a mourning process of losing what was your life, what you were familiar with, and it gets really depressing. And then, or what you just kind of fantasize about what your life should be. It gets really hard. And I know everybody who was suffering from a persistent thing. Like I know Nancy has some issues as well, and she has to live with those, deal with those every day, and every decision you make on what you're going to do is going to be kind of based on that, on your health. So it'd just be nice. It'd just be nice if it wasn't a thing to worry about. Boy, got quiet. Anyway, but it wants to pop on Instagram. I do have that link on Instagram. So is anybody else crafting right now? Because I might not be crafting much longer after I kind of get this set up. Everything's going to need to dry. And I wish I had something else to stick on here because I have so much glue. So one of the things, where's my junk? I have a really cute idea for Bridgerton, but now I don't even know if it really works. Oh, I wanted to ask people a question. How did some of y'all get the Bridgerton thing? That I don't know how you got the other seasons. I didn't. All I got was one on. I don't know. I was watching Hulu or Netflix or whatever I was watching. It was just the one season. So people are talking about watching all the other seasons, but I was just curious how this is done. If you could tell me, I'd love to know. I wanted this on the side. I forgot. I'm trying to work some stuff on. Oh, I'll put something else on the side. Never mind. It's stuck. Yeah, I'm wondering why my things. I haven't watched it. I just finished making polymer clay. Oh, okay. So that's really funny, Nancy. I started making polymer clay flowers. I have a lot of polymer clay. The I don't know, is it Fimo? What? No, that's not it. The little stuff that you bake. What is that called? The little comes in a little square. Oh, it's dried completely up. So I was looking up how to reconstitute it. How can I get this back? Because I have so much. Oh, that's funny. So I read to just put mineral oil. And if you have heard of something different, let me know. That sounds like a plan. I got some mineral oil from Sculpey. Thank you, Sculpey. Yeah, maybe I had both. Yeah, I've had Sculpey dry up on me too. I don't like that blue. I'm digging the blues today. We'll overlap right there. Can't post. See what else. Denise says, how long are you going to be live? Oh, just not much longer. I was going to go for five more minutes. I'm just trying to get a couple more things on here and I'll be done. So somebody help me keep track of my time. But yeah, about 3:30. But thank you for asking. Yeah, I was planning on just finishing up some stuff on here. Well, Denise, I hope you do okay. I hope you can be okay with that. That's it is not fun either. And I hope it's nothing permanent. A lot of my problems originated when I hurt my neck really bad. It's just like after that, I started getting the fibromyalgia. I don't think I had anything before that was definitely, fibromyalgia or whatever they decided to diagnose. And I always wonder why. Yeah, they tested me for MS back in the day, but why wouldn't they run another test? But right now I'm on no pharmaceuticals for that. I do take thyroid medicine, which I guess you have to do for the rest of your life when you start taking it. I don't know. And I've been on that a long time. And you know what? It has a host of problems. This got some great side effects too. Nice. So can they make a drug that you don't have to deal with other stuff? Would be so nice. I don't know if I like that on my side. I better trim that one off. I think I'll put some all the way around the side. Let's see. Can you send me the picture of the butterfly on your thumbnail? I want to draw Zen doodles on it. Let me see. Yeah, find the original. That would be better. Okay, so that butterfly is so cute, but it always kind of bothered me that they don't match. But it's signed. One person did one and one did the other, I think. There's two names on it, So anyway, I got to trim the extra stuff off and call that a day. A start. We're calling it a start. So you're going to talk about x-rays? Thank you. Okay, so Denise, I'm praying for you, honey. I hope it's all going to be okay. My mother-in-law has been through a lot of health weird things going on in her life lately, and I haven't seen her in a while because she's gone through heart surgery. She's gone through. I had her pen, like whatever they did, some kind of thing. I don't remember what they did, but then they did but nothing like I don't not put a stent in or did anything like that. It was some other weird thing in her heart. Well, then she came home and she passed out. I know it's not funny. She's tall. She's 5'10", and she just so. I mean, I'm just saying that because, man, she's just. I don't know how she managed. That's a long fall. I'm just saying when you're 5'10", but she actually broke her ankle when she fell. And so she still had to deal with that. But they could not do anything right off because she just had surgery. So they wanted to wait a little while and just put her, it's just terrible. And then just getting things scheduled. Oh my gosh. So then and then she had her appendix out recently. Just, okay. I think it's a pretty good start, a good, nice base. I think what I will do with this piece is probably just so over this, and I think I'll paint something on it. I'm kind of feeling that. I'm feeling it, but I want the fun background with some color kind of bleeding through. Thought that'd be cute. Just something to do. So anything accomplished? No, it's made a big mess, a bigger mess than I had. I spilled beads, by the way. I got to clean those up. So anyway, thank you all so much. I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up now. I appreciate you all joining me and kind of sticking with me through this. If you know or get diagnosed with fibromyalgia, feel free to chat with me anytime, because I will tell you, I was in a group on Facebook for a while and I had to quit. I was so scared. So I had to quit reading the posts and what people were going through, because you don't really know what is you don't know their story. You don't know what else they're doing that's contributing. Bye, Cyndi. Thanks again for coming. I enjoyed it so much, but you don't know what's coming, and you wonder if that's something that's coming up or if that's something they're dealing with, but it gets kind of scary. So anyway, I appreciate y'all's love and support. I really do. And prayers. You're awesome. I'm trying to keep a good attitude, trying to keep that good attitude, stay distracted. Right. So anyway, thanks again for watching. And please, if you haven't, go hit that like button and share. I never say share. And please check out Cyndi's channel. and all that good stuff. And as soon as we're looking forward to Mike doing some beads when he gets to feeling better. And Denise, I hope you're better. Hey, John is not, we know you're gone, buddy, you're gone. I got it right at the end, man, just right at the end. You get that. Let me get him off. All right. So he won't show up on the final feed. But anyway, bye. Thanks again. Bye-bye. Bye.